artist brings her creativity to Lakeland. A Goodwill worker finds $11,000, plus a new app gives users a new outlook on running. All this and more on FSC Today. Good afternoon and welcome to FSC Today. I'm Olivia DeArmond. Our weekly newscast will keep you updated on the latest news, sports, and entertainment. A new smartphone app is promoting exercise. Couch to 5K is designed to get just about anyone from their couch to running 5 kilometers or 3.1 miles in just 9 weeks. FSC reporter Maggie Sutton has more.
Hello and welcome to Go Healthy FSC. I'm Maggie Sutton. We'll keep you updated on fitness tips, healthy eating, and college life. According to Runners USA, the number of race finishers has tripled in the past 2 decades due to the popularity of themed 5K races. Students and faculty alike have started using a smartphone application that can help new runners train for a 5K race. Endurance training smartphone applications have been created specifically to help users train for 5K races.
The Couch to 5K app is a 8 to 12 week program depending upon the app. I think mine was 8 weeks, and so it sets you up to go from not being able to run really at all, which they quantify as like sitting on your couch, to being able to run a 5K, which is 3.1 miles.
Nursing student Brenna Mistretta used the app to help build her endurance after she was unable to run due to illness.
I used to run a lot, and then I stopped running. I got sick, and then I came back, and I couldn't get my endurance level where it used to be, and so my Sunday school teacher told me to try it.
The app allows the user to link their social media accounts so that users can share their progress with their friends. O'Brien says that he used this feature for accountability.
I put it out there that I ran 2.1 miles with a 10-minute mile last week. So if I run 2.1 miles with an 11-minute mile, for me personally, that was like, okay, Sean, you could do better than that. Clearly you did better.
After using the app, O'Brien was able to participate in a 5K race this summer.
It actually really works. Like, for me, I used to joke, my saying with my friends was always like, I don't run unless I'm being chased. If you do it, you can have the endurance to participate effectively in a 5K.
Mistretta recommends users should train with friends to help with accountability.
Definitely do it with friends, because this time I did it by myself, and it's kind of hard to have that accountability. So next time, if I ever started again or wanted to redo it, I would definitely have a friend with me doing it.
The next opportunity to run in a 5K race in Lakeland is Saturday, January 19th at Joker Marchand Stadium for the Susan G. Komen Polk County Race for the Cure. The event will offer a 10K race as well. Well, that's it for today's show. I'm Maggie Sutton. Like us on Facebook and stay healthy, FSC.
The Couch to 5K app can be downloaded to any smartphone. This past Saturday, the Greek squad was full of cheers and excitement as 185 women found a new sisterhood to call home. This year is one of the largest recruiting classes in Florida Southern history. Most sororities are welcoming more than 30 new members, almost doubling their chapter size. Fall break is quickly approaching, and junior journey trips to Anaheim, New York, Rome, and the Bahamas are set to go out next week. Although it's too late to sign up for a junior journey trip, the Center of Student Involvement and the Wellness Center are offering many day trips, including a Miami excursion and a zipline adventure. Spots are filling fast, so if you're interested, go to www.flsouthern.edu. Coming up, a new show comes to the Polk Theater, and the First Lady teams up with the Girl Scouts. Stay tuned.
Open until 3 a.m. Monday through Thursday, Tucci's is a great place for long study nights and group meetings. The Starbucks coffee products and fresh sandwiches and pastries are great for getting you through the day or a late night snack. For full hours, visit flsouthern.edu/cafe/cybercafe. Looking for a fun new workout? Check out Turbo Kick in the Wellness Center. This new kickboxing class combines basic kickboxing techniques, sport drills, and athletic movements to keep your heart rate up. The class is taught every Tuesday from 4:30 to 5:15. For the full group exercise schedule, visit floridasouthern.edu/wellness.
Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. ACE is hosting 2 free campus events this week. Southern Cinema will be presenting Iron Man 3 tomorrow night at 9 p.m. in Badcock Gardens. And on Friday night, ACE will host the annual foam party. It will be held at Mr. George's Green at 10 p.m. First Friday is one of the most popular reoccurring events held each month in downtown Lakeland. Since last month's Dog Days of Summer was rained out, the Downtown Lakeland Partnership says it will redo the event this Friday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. You and your pup won't want to miss it. Aside from the many vendors and entertainment, people visiting First Friday may want to check out the Loft Art Gallery inside Paint Along Studios. Artist Kelly Beamer's creations will be the center of attention. The owner says her sculptures are out of this world. This weekend, the fine arts are taking on Lakeland. If you're a fan of famous author C.S. Lewis, head down to the Polk Theater this Saturday. Critically acclaimed British actor David Payne is putting on a one-man show called An Evening with C.S. Lewis. Payne not only portrays life events of C.S. Lewis, but also bases the show around audience questions. Tickets start at $27 and may be purchased by calling 862-682-7553 or by visiting www.polktheater.com. Just after the break, dozens line the streets around the Lakeland Police Department. Find out why when we come back.
This that they called an attic, I call the garret.
Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. The Guardian program, which serves abused children across Polk County, is seeking volunteers to assist kids who are involved in court proceedings. Guardians must be at least 21 years old and undergo background checks and a certification process. For more information, call 863-534-4605. Residents are stepping out in support of Lakeland Police Chief Lisa Womack. On Saturday, dozens rallied in front of the police station holding signs with words of encouragement towards the department. The rally was sparked after the state attorney strongly criticized Womack in a letter to Lakeland's city manager. If you have a knack for arts and crafts, head down to the Polk Museum of Art this Saturday for family fun workshops, including hands-on activities led by art educators. The event is free to everyone and provides a safe, fun environment for families to participate in. The workshops start at 10:30 a.m. and end at noon. For more information, call 863-688-7743. This Saturday will also mark Lakeland's first annual Fall Market and Craft Fair. From 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., you can enjoy a variety of vendors, entertainment, and even a bake sale. All proceeds benefit the American Heart Association. Now let's toss it over to Victoria Guerin to see what our mock athletic teams have been up to.
Hello, mock fans, and welcome to another edition of Southern Sports. I'm Victoria Guerin. Let's get you caught up on the past week in Florida Southern athletics. Men's and women's cross country competed in the University of Tampa pre-regional meet on Friday. The men came in second, while the women brought home an 8th place finish. The men's team scored a total of 62 points, with 4 runners placing in the top 15. Senior Chris Yanichko finished in second place overall for the men. Both teams will return to the course on October 11th at the Florida State Invitational. The men's and women's tennis team competed in the USTA-ITA South Regional Championship this past weekend. The men's team had 4 of 5 players make it to the second day of play on Saturday, while the women's team had 2 competitors advance. The singles and doubles champions will advance to the National Small College Championships on October 10th through 13th in Fort Myers. The Lady Moccasin volleyball team extended their win streak to 7 straight games after defeating Nova Southeastern on Saturday. The Mocs recorded 46 digs and a match-high 7 total team blocks. They moved to 10-3 overall and 3-0 in the Sunshine State Conference. The men's soccer team got a big win on Saturday with a 3-0 victory over the Tampa Spartans. This was Florida Southern's first win over Tampa since 2006. Freshman Cole Klingerman recorded his first career shutout with 5 saves during the game. The women's soccer team also played Tampa at home on Saturday. Tony D'Angelo has more.
The Lady Mocs fell to 4th-ranked Tampa on Saturday, despite a spirited effort from their players and coaches.
The girls performed well in terms of their work ethic. We weren't really able to execute our game plan, but overall, I'm happy with their effort. Just wish we would have gotten a better result.
I think we did well winning the first header ball, but we need to work on the second ball. And shifting left to right, I think we did well, but we do need to go more forward.
Christine and Alyssa, both center backs, were able to track runners in the box and dealt with Gabby Russo, who's probably their best player on their team, number 28 up top, fairly decently. Also Jackie Metz in the midfield, winning a lot of air balls and being able to connect out of that.
The next game, I think we need to have a positive mindset because we're coming off of 4 ties in this last loss. So I think we need to get a win.
FSC looks to rebound for their next game at Florida Tech on October 2nd. For Southern Sports, I'm Tony D'Angelo.
Women's golf came home with the 4th place finish out of 18 teams in the Lander University Lady Bearcat Invitational this past weekend. They finished the 2-day event with a total of 617 on the 36-hole course at the Old South Golf Links. Senior Jackie Rajax led the way for the Lady Mocs, coming in 9th place with back-to-back rounds of 75. Our moccasin water ski teams won 2 meets this weekend. On Saturday, the women won 480 to 350 over the Tars, but the men were outscored by Rollins 645 to 590. The Mocs came out with a combined team score of 1070 to Rollins 995. Sophomore Casey Wilson was the Mocs' top performer on the men's side with 230 points. Freshman Ellie Ray Horton took home first place for the women. On Sunday, they also came home with a combined 775-645 victory over the Tars. The men's and women's swim teams were back in action this week at the All Florida Invitational in Gainesville. The men's team finished the second day of the meet in 3rd place, while the women's team came home in 5th. Both teams' best event was the 200-yard medley relay, with the men coming in 5th and the women in 8th. Their next tournament is scheduled at home on October 18th. Be sure to go out and support all of your moccasin athletic teams and follow us on Twitter at FSC Sports. For Southern Sports, I'm Victoria Guerin.
In national news, Girl Scouts of the USA are launching a new recruitment campaign with the help from First Lady Michelle Obama. Membership numbers for both girls and adult volunteers have dropped drastically in recent years. The new campaign targets young girls, even kindergartners, and will be featured in both neighborhood initiatives and on social media.
And in order to bring the fun to more girls, Girl Scouts needs you to volunteer. Girl Scout volunteers can be moms, dads, aunts, uncles, grandparents, or anyone else looking to help girls in their community fulfill their boundless promise.
Many iPhone users are disappointed with Apple's recently launched iOS 7 operating system. iPhone users across the country have experienced security issues and reports of battery drainage since its release last Wednesday. Apple has now launched a new update, iOS 7.0.2, and hopes to suppress negative reactions to iOS 7. They say honesty pays off, and a Goodwill employee out in California may soon be living proof. While sorting through donated books, the employee came across an envelope with almost $11,000 inside. The money remains in a holding account for now. According to Goodwill's policy, if someone doesn't claim the funds within the next 3 months, the worker will receive 10% of it just for her honesty. Now let's check in with Dion Spires with this week's Entertainment Rewind.
Welcome to another segment of Entertainment Rewind, where we give you a look into the entertainment world both locally and in the hills of Hollywood. I'm Dion Spires. Britney Spears hit the scene once again with her latest single earlier this month, and there's a ton of buzz surrounding her upcoming album set to be released December 3rd. In addition to her recent announcement of a Las Vegas residency this year, her newest video just premiered on October 1st. During her Vegas residency, manager Larry Rudolph says that Spears will be singing live as much as humanly possible. She's been taking voice lessons for months to strengthen her voice, and if Rudolph's words are any indication, then we'll hear proof of that on her upcoming album. The album is said to be Britney's most personal album, and it includes rich materials such as a breakup song called Perfume, co-written with Sia. Rudolph says it features Britney showing her voice like never before, and that he thinks everyone will be impressed by the song. Sia tweeted her own praises last month, saying, "Your vocal on this tune is outstanding. Work." Rudolph claims that the track will be a hit single for radio, but until then, we'll have to wait and see if it lives up to the hype.
I'd rather not.
Are you crying about me?
I wasn't crying about you.
Oh.
In other Hollywood news, many were shocked by the death of Glee star Corey Monteith in July. Just last week, Glee made its 5th season premiere, but what fans may have been more interested in was the teaser for the tribute episode to Monteith, which the show's creator, Ryan Murphy, posted on Twitter that same day. The teaser was simply a photo of the late star in black and white with a tagline that read, "The hardest word to say is goodbye." ABC News reports that the tribute episode will center around the death of his character, Finn Hudson, and air next Thursday on October 10th. Do you sing, act, maybe dance? Well, FSC students, it's your time to show off your skills. That's right, Southern's Got Talent is back. The annual talent show is this month, and you only have until October 7th to submit your applications. Applications can be picked up from the bandshell or submitted online at orgsync.com. For more information, you can email Brendan Peterson or stop by the bandshell here on campus. Thanks for joining me once again on Entertainment Rewind. Follow us on Twitter at FSC Rewind and tune in next week to get your fix of celebrity gossip and local news.
Thanks for joining us on FSC Today. Be sure to tune in next week for the latest here at FSC and the community. Have a great day.